Guys, first, God bless us. What's going on, everyone? It's midnight noon here. Just getting the day started. Just getting the day started.
They would usually charge near $50 to $450 to write a letter and send it to the company. And if they were to follow up and deal with the company, they will then be charging you for every additional hour. So this can get very expensive, and because we do a lot of deactivation letters per month, we have a deal worked out with these legal firms and paralegals to keep the costs down to exactly 1/5 of the regular price, right? So what is needed from you, my friends?
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
All the details associated with which company was it? Was it Uber? Was it Amazon Flex, for example?
Good morning.
Morning, my name's Nathaniel. I'm a real estate investor in Wisconsin. I'm looking to buy some properties for cash. Just so I'm not wasting your time, do you have a property that you may be interested in selling?
Not at this moment.
Not a problem. We'll definitely save my number if you ever come across that time in your life, or if you have any friends or families that are looking to sell. I do offer $1,000 referral fee.
Okay.
Have a blessed day. Yep.
Is it in Sweden? Is it in Germany? Is it in Texas or Florida? Right? Because when the companies receive your letter, and very, very important is that we get a
Please leave your message for
description emailed to me. Here it is. Torsten Kunert,
Please leave your message for
gmail.com. Please, write down here, right? Email me.
Good day. My name's Nathaniel. I'm a real estate investor in Wisconsin. I'm looking to buy properties for cash. If you're a property owner or know someone who is and looking to sell, give me a call or text at 414-739-6841. Talk to you soon.
Say, well, this approximate date, this approximate month, it can be 2 or 3 years ago, but it does not matter. We will find the case for you. You may have had an appeal. You might have been down to one of the local hubs, and they put you back in the hamster wheel. Say the specialized team is handling your matters, and you get no result, no cooperation, no answer from them. That's gone. Right? So the only approach, my friends, is hitting the legal department directly to the legal department of these companies. We have all the address exactly where
You have reached Alex Hunter. Please leave a message.
55 Market Street in San Francisco, or at 185 Berry Street in San Francisco.
Hello, this is Alex Hunter.
Hey, Alex. My name's Nathaniel. I'm a real estate investor looking to buy properties in Wisconsin for cash. Just so I'm not wasting your time, do you own a property that you may be interested in selling?
I don't own any property in Wisconsin.
Not a problem. Do you own anything outside the state that you're looking to sell?
No, not today.
Okay. Have a blessed day. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.
Phone number associated with your account, the company that you activate, email associated with your account, the name, your proper name on that account, and the state that you wrote. Right, so we get the data out, takes 48 hours to draw out it goes. United States Postal Service usually takes about 2 days. So in 4 days from you joining the course, they now have the letter, and now they have
The service here is hoping to use that.
10 business days, small to regular days. Right? So just to give you an estimate, and be very clear and upfront with you, from the day you sign up, send us the information. You can say 4 days, plus 14 days, 18 days. We need a reply from the company. Now, certain companies like Lyft, very fast, right? Other companies are very slow. Right? But the answer,
Thank you for calling Landis & Company. Please press 0 to be redirected to the operator.
if we do not get the result on the small order reply, it will be proceeding to small banks. So this is the way I want you to listen carefully, because if the company does believe that they have a strong case against you, you might think, hey, lawyer, it's all a case strong, right? Company says, well, we have first-hand evidence, maybe they have dash cam, maybe they have audio recording against you, and they feel that you do not deserve to get back on the platform. And you could have done 15, 20,000 trips. They don't care. But they don't care. They'll keep you deactivated. That's where we have to fight hard. When I say we, my team and you, we have to fight hard. So at that point, we might be sending you California small claims forms to prepare all of these government websites explain the steps what allow. And the good thing is here, most of the states will allow you to make $10,000 that like was guess what? They will terminate. You were earning X amount per week on average. Work out
The person you are calling cannot accept calls at this time. We're sorry for any
number that wants to accept, and you might pocket $4,500 or $6,000 or $10,000. Now some states will allow
Smile and die.
$10,000 if you have deactivated for a long time. It's very easily calculated that you could have $10,000 $10,000. So hit that with that fee, with that claim. File that.
Hi, this is Sheila. Please leave me a
In the small claims, if it questions, we've done it 7 times. A lot of help there. And were you to go and hire an attorney, I can assure you, no attorney.
Hi, this is Sheila. Please leave me a message. Thank you.
Good day, this is Nathaniel with Nate's Premier Investments. Hope you're doing well. I'm a real estate investor looking to buy properties in Wisconsin for cash. If you're a property owner or know someone who is and looking to sell, give me a call or text at 414-739-6841. Talk to you soon.
You have a lot of evidence and you want to take this a step further. We will support you. And like once you file, they are the defendant. The company is the defendant. You are the plaintiff. You prove so that we have by yourself representing yourself. And most of the times the company will not show up. Small things. When meeting, the judge can reinstate your account. 30 days to comply, reinstate your account, and you get that. Now, very often, the companies will want to be
Welcome to Verizon Wireless.
to defend this case. It's going to cost them a lot of money. It's going to cost them at least $2,500 plus a potential $10,000 damages. So they would say, okay,
The subscriber you have dialed
come back to the platform, start fresh from you, and then you drop the job. So this is a great way to mediate and negotiate. That is if the companies are stubborn and don't want to allow you back on the platform. So be very transparent with you what the chances are, and how much harder you might have to fight after 18 days. So it is important that you and I communicate. We have a team which are like technologists to receive good information. But we actually tell you we have received good information how to work the letters. And give us some time.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
I understand that time is not on your side, but it just means deactivated from all the upside down. Stress through the roof. I totally get it. Handle many of these cases, but I tell you that this has a great.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Good day, this is Nathaniel with Nate's Premier Investments. Hope you're doing well. The reason for my call is I'm a real estate investor looking to buy properties in Wisconsin for cash. If you're a property owner or know someone who is and looking to sell, give me a call or text at 414-739-6841. Talk to you soon. Just sending an email right now. I apologize, guys. All right, back to the calls.
And now the liberal Democrats are up in arms. They're like, and it reminds me, and I'm going to play this out by here in a minute, but it reminded me of all the last I ever interviewed for Obama, and the part of the side Obama had, and what was the president's name? Under Obama. Obama Bush. Oh, that's wrong. Now Obama Biden. That's what they forgot about Biden too. After Obama. Biden. No, I mean now. I mean like now. Yeah, like yeah, no, that's right. When Biden and Obama was in the White House, they did nothing but discriminate against them. And so,
Please leave your message for 414.
conservative Obama appointed before he even tried to stop some organization from register as tax company. And they were okay with that. They thought that was just fine. Isn't that amazing? But now that the shoe is on the other foot, remember when the IRS, the Target, and the T-Mori? Y'all remember that? Banking people in the gun store. They was like having a field day. The bank TV.
Please leave your message for
0.
But now they don't remember that. That they did the same thing. This is hell on earth. Earth is not heaven, and heaven is not hell. I mean, not earth.
It's 0.
Hey, Daryl, my name's Nathaniel. I'm a real estate investor looking to buy properties in Wisconsin. Just so I'm not wasting your time, do you own a property that you may be interested in selling for cash? Not a problem. Have a blessed day.
That was not their rule. And now they're like, earth. They can't believe it. They don't understand it. Why are they doing that to us? This is not democracy, they say. This is from KTLA 5. ABC has 4 late-night talk shows, Debbie Kimball.
Hi, this is Mary Beth. Leave me a message and I'll get back to you.
Yes,
Bye.
following the backlash of the comment Jimmy made about the assassination of conservative
Hi, this is Mary Beth. Leave me a message and I'll get back to you.
KTLA.
Bye.
Good day, Mayor Beth. This is Nathaniel with Nate's Premier Investments. Hope you're doing well. The reason for my call is I'm a real estate investor looking to buy properties in Wisconsin for cash. If you're a property owner or know someone who is and looking to sell, give me a call or text at 414-739-6841.
So the weekend, with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them, and everything they can to score political points from it.
Young people had suggested that Charlie Kirk's alleged killer man magnetons. But I remember in the good old days, in reflection right now, I remember in the good old days when entertainers like Jimmy, Andrews, you didn't know their politics. Well, that's always been for y'all to know that. But you didn't know their politics. And they would just act, make shows, comedians, act in movies and TV. And you didn't know their politics. their politics because they knew that if people are going to submit, they're going to not support it because they know your politics, right? And so they kept that quiet because their job, their talent, their purpose was to entertain. Well, the movies, comedian, and so you didn't know their politics. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, as the word change, turn. All of a sudden, you know all their politics. And so, when you know their politics, they do not want them, you know, and that entertainment world, that, was not good at all. But for now, campaign is not old. But it wasn't even necessary as a comedian on TV for him to take his joke and make that kind of comment. What good did that serve? It wasn't helping him. Even if he thought that, what was the purpose of saying it out loud? I mean, he earned a living by making jokes. He goes and fast in control. Well, President Trump and Governor Gavin Newsom reacted on social media to this Jimmy Kimmel situation. White House development. HLA Live.
Our ABC Network is saying the show is being pulled for the foreseeable future, and reaction is coming in from both sides of the political aisle, including the commander-in-chief himself. President Trump was a long-standing feud with Kimmel and other late-night hosts, posted the following on social, saying, "Great news for America. Ratings challenge Jimmy Kimmel show is canceled. Congratulations to ABC for finally having the courage to do what had to be done." Trump goes on to say the host over at NBC.
414.
Governor Gavin Newsom also weighed in on the controversial move, saying firing commentators, canceling shows. These aren't coincidences. It's coordinated and dangerous. GOP does not believe in free speech. They're censoring you in real time.
But this guy, Governor Newsom, would understand that because that's what they did. When Joe Biden was in office, they understand that. They know the consequences of doing this.
414397172 is not available.
I can see what the other thing is saying.
Good day, this is Nathaniel with Nate's Premier Investments. Hope you're doing well. The reason for my call is I'm a real estate investor in Wisconsin looking to buy properties for cash. If you're a property owner or know someone who is and looking to sell, give me a call or text at 414-739-6841. Talk to you soon.
Revelation. And this side of a new window, a new heaven, a new earth inside of you. Why don't you start living from within? Why not? Why not be free? By entering into that world from within and then from within and not from without. Made up. This whole deal with Charlie versus Wade is very, very interesting because of the hell that is bringing out of people on both sides.
Got two leads. Let's take a look at these.
Commanded us to love one another and not to judge one another, but to love one another. Ain't no love. Really, human nature is incapable of love. There is no love. One other quick thing I want to show you before we go to the break here. Chet, M, Charlie, Kirk. A lot of people are online and talking about M, Charlie, Kirk, and then Charlie, Kirk. And then they showing up at the memorial services of Charlie. And they're trying to tear down the flowers and things that they have there. Why is that necessary? What is it about those people that they feel like something that? What if they hate Charlie, they don't love Charlie, they don't want to? Why not just go your way? Why you need to just say that? Like you went up as these people events. So one black guy, so-called college guy, that we played with yesterday, he showed up with one of the Forest Service for Charlie, and he acted out the assassination of Charlie. He went up on the stage according to the report and acted out. Why was that necessary? There you go, yeah. It wasn't enough for you to be in the background doing it. But he couldn't even stand behind the crowd and just act out. He had to make sure that he was seen. Why? How come you don't know that something else is driving you? And it is thinking for you. If you feel any emotion taller than yours, and it makes you do things you would ordinarily do. So let's say this black guy that did this, according to the report, get like Charlie. Why was it necessary to show up at the rally and carry on like that? Why do you just ignore the whole thing and go about his way? And let whomever else want to celebrate it, let them celebrate. Why can't you do that? Why? What is driving? Now do you believe me when I tell you that you're not in control of your own life? Somebody else is controlling you. And there's nothing you can do about it until you realize you're wrong and drop the anger. Here are, this is from S. And this,
All right, so the property is 1,500 square feet, all 1,536.
this doesn't make sense, but it does.
Lot size is 8,700 when it was built.
See, what it out of evil cause these people to get up, and this is true based on the story. But they're doing otherwise, what's the purpose? What I'm about to show you now. What made
Doubt it.
in Manhattan, New York, about 50 protesters led by a guy by the name of Nueton and Chet, now Charlie Kirk. And according
So I
to
got some comparisons here.
Wikipedia,
Oh, did I do the bedrooms?
co-founder of Black Lives Matter of Greater New York. So I want you to see this. And I want you to even ask yourself, yeah, what was it? What made them go out and do this over someone else?
213.
Charlie doing his own thing, doing his own organization, and said out loud what he believed, and it had nothing to do with these people. And when he was assassinated, they go out and say F Charlie Kirk. Why couldn't they just ignore it? What are they getting from him? Watch this from him.
Oops.
But you're already a slave. You've been a slave to evil. Is that what it is? Let me take a break. 2 hours ago, thank you. Got the break. But hey, I'll be back in a moment.
Not times, I think. So I found two comparisons here. Oh, Lord. Can't even do math. There's one for 270, there's one for 240. Shut up, pen.
My father, I gave my father in there and returned back to him. My spirit connected his spirit to him. I was able to return to God. And I am looking for the love cast out hate. Anger is gone here and down to worry and fear. Suicide thoughts, all of that is gone. Amazon.com.
So my ARV is 255. If you don't know what that means, that's after repair value. What do they have for after repair value? 270? That's true. 270 and 240. 255 times 0.7. 0.78. Minus repairs. Minus repairs.
Right now, okay? Working on it. Got people working on the case, okay? So, we'll be able to since that we're seeing it before this universe is setting. So, light years away from Earth, that could be applicable with the help of James and Webb and space telescope some research that was confirming whether it has an Earth-like atmosphere and liquid water, and if you know, our rated president would only be from the now suggesting that the federal government revoke the licenses, broadcast networks, if they air negative coverage of him. Sounds like a caricature of what he actually saying. President start warning comes in the wake of BBC's decision to pull Jimmy Kimmel's late night talk show off the air. Local reporters on Thursday that it's been endorsed by the FCC to pull licenses. Suggested networks should have to reapply periodically. And that not airing conservative views could be a rationale for removing a network license. President Trump said he would bring it to the law and center of frequency. Made up the notion that the killer was a bad guy. What? Or he repeated the way Brendan Carr has suggested that the EDC's move is so what's come? So they're trying to blame the FCC, but I heard that Jimmy Kimmel would not apologize for his lie. But all of out of work, selfish, angry, and vaccine, the CDC advisory committee chose that by Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. calling for childhood vaccines. I don't know.
Just waiting for the total cost to come up for renovation.
And vaccine separately from the varicella vaccine virus that causes chickenpox. What if you need a chickenpox vaccine? It's not that bad, right? I don't know. Anyway, Thursday vote against the combo shot may seem like a small expense. said, the fact that the panel is revisiting older vaccines. But as an older, I never got that. I've gotten it. And he wrote confidence in the overall vaccine process. They want people to be fully confident in the process. They would. The advisory group is scheduled to continue their debate today. And with the discussion and the vote on antivirus vaccine, they call that vaccines for all types. In addition to a vote on the hepatitis for you. You're good. And you heard earlier this hour, Erica, one USA, looking over the organization that are good. Third company and led and we founded it at the tender age of 18, 11 to 13 years, 31, and would have been 32 next month, but alas, the vote was announced by the organization's board for the day before which I believe that but I don't know. Anyway, this is the end of 1 hour.
Hello, this is Dean Sheetal with Start Company Realtors. I'm very sorry I couldn't take your call at the moment, but please leave your name and your number and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you. Have the best day ever.
Hey, Dean, this is Nathaniel. Just reaching out to you about the property in Randolph. If you have about 5 to 10 minutes today to discuss the property and how we can come to an agreement, I'd love to discuss that with you. Again, my phone number is 414-739-6841. Talk to you soon. And the only concern is the well, this problem is the foundation, so I need to be around
United,
60,000.
the race is truth instead of divided them with mind. Will also rebuilt in the family by rebuilding the man. I am Destiny Peterson. Good morning. It's Friday in LA. And I feel like it's Friday all over the world. You can get involved by calling 888-775-3773. 888-7750. And my question. You don't have any problem. Interview or something.
On to the next, 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 on to the next.
That place is so amazing. It made you want to so I'll go to hand. What's the difference between a believer and a non-believer? Have every way that you could watch and support the show. This is on DestinyPeterson.com/show. DestinyPeterson.com/show. And if you are out and about, running around, doing whatever you're doing, and you just can't watch the show live, you can podcast. Also, you can show up on your phone. No matter what you're doing and where you are.
Hello?
Hey, Jennifer, this is Nathaniel calling you about the property on 28th Street.
Sure.
Do you have about 10 minutes to talk about it?
Yes, I do.
Awesome. Are you a realtor or a wholesaler?
Wholesaling.
Amazing. Yeah, so tell me a bit about it. What's your number at? Sorry, I've been looking at properties all day. What's the number at? And how did you get this property?
one of my partners talking to the owner,
Yeah.
getting it under contract, and they called me to bring them a buyer. And it's a 4-bed, 2-bath,
Mhm.
duplex. It's actually very solid. It had a very tiny little fire upstairs.
Sure.
And they took the electric boxes, I think,
Okay.
because of the fire.
Yeah. The square footage is at 1,700. Does that sound about right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It has really nice wood throughout it. Yeah, it's a great property.
I agree with you. How did you come up with, you have it listed at 95, is that right? Or 90?
Wait, which one are you talking about?
The one on 28th Street? The one that
No,
you texted me?
65.
65. Gotcha. Sorry, I must be looking at a different property. 2972, right?
Yep.
Okay. So 60,000,
No, 65.
65.
Uh-huh.
I like 60 better. And you said there was a fire damage. So your repairs are probably looking at around like 80,000. Does that sound about right?
I don't even think it would be that much. But I don't like giving those quotes because it's like everybody does their rehabs differently and everybody has different prices and
Yeah, I mean, my expectation would be, yeah, no, I understand. My expectation would be like 2026 standards. So, I mean, I'm looking at comparables right now as far as multifamily. And
Are you like coming in and redoing every single thing?
yeah.
Yeah. Maybe not even that 80 though.
I mean, that's just me overestimating. I mean, if I can get it done for less, amazing.
Yeah.
But typically, for a square footage that size, my average is usually around 75. But you're telling me that there's some fire damage, so I may have to do some installation, redo, and all that stuff. And
Let me show you what I'm talking about when I say that.
sure.
Um,
Because comps within a mile, I got 125, 97, 135, 165. So if I can get it around like, if I could resell it for around like 140, that'd be great. But
Okay, look at the picture I just sent you.
yeah. Okay, so not terrible.
That's the damage on this. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, that's not terrible.
No.
So I mean, not saying that you don't know what you're talking about, but I just like educating people before I give an offer.
Oh, I understand.
1, 2, 3.
I just can't be any more flexible on the price.
I hear you. I mean, if it just comes down to
nothing.
if it definitely comes down to a hard conversation with the seller. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm sure your goal is just to solve a problem. Besides the fact of making, a couple thousand. So I respect your time too. I don't want to waste your time. But I mean, it's just not making sense to me.
So what would your offer be?
I mean, I just want to be transparent with you. I mean, knowing that the damages are at least $70,000, we're looking at lower than 50,000.
Yeah, I just don't see 70,000 for repair.
So these are the comps that I'm looking at. So there's one on Lester Drive, 2923, and this was sold 2 months ago. 2923. That one there. 3036 on Chambers. 3532, and then 3380.
I'm not arguing with you about the comps. I'm saying it's not going to be 75, 80,000 to fix this property up.
I mean, to fix it, yes, but to make sure that, I mean, has the roof been done in the last 5 years?
Not sure of the year. She didn't remember the year.
Does it have a garage?
You could just tell me, if you just give me your number, I can tell you if it'll work or not.
I mean, I know it's not gonna work. I'm at 22,000.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely not.
You're not gonna make any money. You'll have to renegotiate with the,
No, I wouldn't even do that one
I mean, how long do you have the contract for?
until I find a buyer.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, just in that area, it's super challenging because, I mean, my intentions when it comes to fix and flips is to make sure it looks like 2026, and that when the next person moves in, they don't have to worry about a single thing. I mean,
Yeah, I understand.
but I would love to do deals with you in the future. I mean, whether it's, with myself or other investors, but if it doesn't make sense to me, it's definitely not going to make sense to the other investors that I work with too. Um, do you know Tony Romero?
Yeah, I know Tony.
Yeah, you should reach out to him. Maybe he'll do a double dip with you.
Okay.
Do you have his number?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, reach out to him. I mean, he knows more about me. He's actually the one that got me into this.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, reach out to him. Let him take a look at it. I'm sure he's got someone in his buyers list for sure.
Okay.
Do you have anything else besides this one?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. I mean,
You want me to send you the list?
absolutely.
Okay.
And if I ever come across some deals that I don't want to work on just because I'm busy, I wouldn't mind doing a JV with you.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Are you going to the real estate event in Texas in October?
No, what is that?
It's October 12th. It's for investors and wholesalers. They're meeting out there. If you have the time for it, I think it's like a 3-day weekend.
Yeah, send me the information.
Absolutely, awesome. But yeah, I look forward to being a good relationship with you.
Same.
Bye for now.
All right, I'll send you the list too.
Cool. I appreciate that. Bye for now.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Hey, Dean. Hope you're doing well.
Good, how are you?
All's well. So I understand that you're a realtor. How long have you been a realtor for?
Not very long, only a year, but I'm actually inactive right now.
Oh, okay. Are you wholesaling with your license or?
Wholesaling? What do you mean?
Like, are you just being the middleman for most deals, or are you just not using your?
No.
Okay.
I recently moved an hour away from where I was living.
Sure.
So now it's like too far away from my firm, which was Stark in Aspen. So I'm actually kind of waiting to sell a home before I join up with another firm.
I hear you.
You know, as you probably know, some firms and stuff they have is kind of policies regarding if you're selling your own house. So.
Yeah. So I know you got offers for 100K and 120. How come you didn't take those offers?
The highest offer we got was 115K, and we just felt like it was too low for us. We understand that there's some issues with the house, but we feel like we priced it fairly at 140. We tried to meet at 120, but they just couldn't. We were so close, but they just couldn't meet us there. And I wasn't even going to be very happy with 120, but that was the lowest I'd be willing to go. Yeah. And I was asking them also if they would pay for all the fees and stuff just to kind of cover the 20K that we already went down. So, but it was just out of reach for them. And to be honest with you, I'm happy to wait for the spring market. Felicia, she doesn't really want to do wintertime there, but she's willing to for us to get a fair price on the property.
I hear you. I'm just trying to make sense of the deal of where they're at, because the biggest concern, I mean, I'm sure it's for everyone, is the foundation.
Yeah, I know on paper it looks bad, but you know, in person it's really not that bad. It's one section of the house, and like I don't know, I don't think we posted it, but or Felicia mentioned it, but it's never flooded at all. You know, there's never been any water that's came in or anything like that. So, and from the mason that I've spoken to, or a couple of masons, well, a mason and a bedroom basement guy, but they both said that it doesn't need a whole replacement. It could be fixed with tuck point work. So, yeah, it's costly, but not. It doesn't need to be like completely replaced.
Is there room for like at least a half bath? Because I know it's just one bathroom, right?
Yeah, there's just the one bathroom.
Sure.
I don't think like if you're talking about in the basement, because
I mean, I'd rather not put a bathroom in the basement, but if that's the only way I can, you know, fit a half bath in, I mean, I gotta put something somewhere.
yeah, I would say no. There's not really space for it, or it wouldn't really be a feasible idea based on the layout and stuff like that. I mean, if that's something you really wanted, you would probably have to come take a look and see for yourself. But in just my opinion, I don't think so.
And what was the ARV that you got for your area, or for that area specifically?
ARV, sorry.
Yeah. So like, what are the comps for that area? Because right now I'm around like 245, 255 at most.
Yeah, I mean it varies, but I would say just an average is around 200,000 right now. There's some properties going less than that, some going more, but I would just say like that's the average, which is why we also feel like we've priced it fairly at 140 because it's a lot lower than the rest of the most of the properties that have sold recently or are selling right now.
Because the last one bedroom that was, I mean, one bathroom that was sold there was on July 7th, and that's on Tamarack Street. But the only problem is that the square footage is less than yours. But I'm looking at the bigger ones, and they were sold at like 270. But that's also, I mean, adding a house.
Properties were a lot nicer.
Well, that would be the goal. So I mean, typically, you know, I like to at least be like in the middle between, you know, 75 to $85,000 in repairs. That way I can at least get it to 2026 standards. And looking at the one on 215 Randolph Street, that one looks beautiful. So that at least lets me know that people are, there's actual like other builders there.
Yeah. It's been pretty active this year. So in the last few years, the village or the town, you know, whatever you want to call it, village of Randolph, they doubled the taxes, and basically a lot of property values also doubled. And since then, there's been more activity. But yeah, I know that the one bath sometimes is a bummer for people, but it does have a double vanity, so there's two sinks in there. You know, obviously the shower bath combo and one toilet, and it's a decent size actually. And you know, there's 3 bedrooms, pretty good sizes, 2 upstairs, 1 on the main floor. And one of the better selling points of the property is the yard size. You know, there's no, I don't know if you knew this or if but there's no adjacent property or house basically on the backyard. So when you look at the backyard, it's just a white open kind of grass. You know. So, and my kids, like, they played out there with, like, their battery powered cars and other toys and stuff like that. We've never had an issue with the guy I've talked to before. He wanted to sell me his place for like 10,000, but he's seemed pretty cool and never had any complaints about us being there. So, I know that's one of the better selling points is the art size. It's really good.
Yeah, no, I understand. I mean, where I'm at right now, I don't think you're gonna take my offer just because there's typically when I make an offer, there's a little bit urgency. You know, I see that you guys have discussed. You know, Felicia wants to be out there with a 45-day notice, and you're in no rush to sell the property. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm definitely below those other offers, and I just don't want to waste your time. Like I'm below like 80,000.
Oh, I hear you. Well, I'm definitely not one to burn any bridges or be upset at any offers. You know, it's always good to have options. Completely understandable. You know, I understand how you see things, and you know, you obviously try to get a good deal in the sense that you're thinking about repairs and you want to maximize profit and bring it up to certain standards. So, completely understandable. No offense taken.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would have to decline it, but please definitely keep our number because we never know. Like,
Well, let me ask you: were those actual real investors, or were those like wholesalers? Because to me, from this is just how I calculate everything. So if I can get it at if I could resell it after closing costs, before closing costs, 250, but closing costs around there's like $10,000. So with that being said, putting in 80,000, that's already, you know, making my money back. With that, I would need to be at 170,000, and then I gotta pay my guys. So I mean, I at least need to make like $10,000. So with that in mind, I got the number around 65, 70. So for me to think about what those other guys are doing, they're probably putting in, if they're actual real buyers, maybe around 30 to 40,000. But because of the foundation, I think that's the only thing that they're missing. It's just, and it may not be, it'd be a good thing if there's not that many issues with the foundation. But I mean, even if it's just a little bit of work, we're probably talking about $10,000 to $15,000 into the basement.
oh yeah, I agree. And I can go understand. And yeah, so pretty much all of our offers have been from real estate investors. So either our agents or, you know, they're flippers or, you know, basically doing the same thing that you're doing.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've had 4 other people interested, but most of them are kind of in the range. The one came up to the 115. So yeah, like I said, I completely understand the reasons why. But I'm more than happy to wait until spring to see how that goes.
Yeah.
But you're more than welcome to come see the property yourself if you want, and maybe that may change your mind. But you know, no hard feelings either way.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you have no urgency, and I understand. You know, you definitely want to wait until when people are buying in the springtime. I just don't know what the market's going to look like, so that's where I'm at right now with that. And it's, I mean, you guys are still living in it, so it's not like it's vacant and you're just trying to get off your hands. But do you guys owe any money on it? It's free and clear.
Well, I moved out. She's still in there. I'm sorry. What was your question?
Is it free and clear? You guys don't have a mortgage on it or anything?
Oh, so we do owe a mortgage still. I don't know if this is fully because it does matter. It's a Nueton loan, so I know that limits it and it limits some options in terms of like, you know, trying to rent it off or things like that. And probably the best option would be like cash offer, but
Yeah. How much do you guys owe left on, if you don't mind me asking?
so we owe around 60K.
Oh, so we would be breaking even if we can do a deal.
Yeah, that's why we really, you know, we're pretty firm on like what our lowest is, which is, I'll just be honest with you, 120, because if the other gentleman would have reached us there and would have paid all the fees, we would have accepted. But yeah, I just feel like patience, you know, patience is a virtue.
Yeah.
In this world of real estate, you know, having that patience and not, you know, being feeling that pressure to sell can definitely save you a lot of money. And I totally, you know, understand kind of where you're coming from, because I would, you know, I'd be doing the same thing, kind of, not in a bad way, but you know, you're kind of looking for people who are wanting to sell and ready to take a lower offer, and nothing wrong with that. You know, it's just the business that you're in.
Yeah. Well, it's all about repair costs too. I mean, you know, if there was no foundation issues, even the slightest bit, that's a different story. I mean, but I would still be around, you know, what, 90K for the property. But you know, I understand you guys are trying to walk away with something to start a new life, no matter what the situation is.
I didn't totally get it. like the repair cost, and you know, because it really depends on how much you're willing to put into it, how much you want to get back out of it. So it varies from different investors, you know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I think the most I could probably do would be like 80,000.
I hear you. Well, we respectfully politely decline at the moment.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're here if anything changes, or if you ever want to take a look. We'll definitely keep your number. Obviously, if it kind of got to that point, we would probably go to the guy who be willing to take it at 115. But like I kind of told everybody, is like if we do get to that point where we're ready to accept somebody's offer, we'll probably just contact those who have contacted me. And just let them know, like, hey, we're at this point. If you're really wanting to, now's your chance to make like one final offer. Otherwise, we're gonna go ahead.
I think you should just take the 115 because, you know, you're not the first or the last person that's going to tell me that they're waiting until springtime. And just imagine, you know, if the market is flooded with sellers, you know, we're just going to look at the most distressed property and then just work on those. And, you know, if I can do 3 or 4 deals that are around 50, 60, 70,000, you know, I'm going to work on those first. So, I mean, I would hate for you guys, you know, have a 115 offer now and then later on, you know, drag your feet to something a lot lower than that. And I understand you've only been in the real estate game for a year, but I mean, wherever you're choosing to work on in your next career, I definitely want to make sure that, you know, we build a relationship too, because I'd love to, you know, get some deals from you where either you can represent both sides, the seller and the buyer, or maybe just, you know, I'll give you a flat fee on the type of properties that they are before they even hit market.
Yeah, of course. It's as they say, small world in real estate. It's always good to build connections and get to know people, and you know, you never know down the lane if we might be working together on something. So, yeah, like I tell everybody, I never want to burn any bridges, and then don't take offense to any, you know, offers or negotiations. So I'm always happy to hear like advice and anything you want to say. So, but I do appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm happy to wait until spring and see how it goes, even if, you know, like you said, it might go the way that you mentioned. But as long as, you know, Felicia's the one living there, so as long as she's happy with that, then I'm happy with it. So
yeah. And I'm not sure if you answered this question or if I asked already. How did you come up with 140? Where did that number come from exactly?
Just based on like the comps, you know, what's been selling in the area for how much.
Okay.
Kind of the status of the properties, you know, a lot of them are pretty good. Some of them not so much, but I kind of got to the 140 mark because I do, you know, understand that there's repair costs involved. But kind of like when we bought the property, there was already some of those issues. So we just feel like there might be some buyers out there who were at our stage at that point that we bought the house who may want their first home, you know, a cheaper home, or just want to get out of renting or something like that. So
Yeah.
we just feel like it's a fair price. It's not a crazy ask for, you know, the comps that are in the area.
I hear you. Because typically, when I fix properties, you know, the last thing that I want is for my buyer to have to worry about any issues in the future. So when I ask questions, you know, I want to make sure that the roof has been done in the last 5 years, the garage has been looked at in the last 5 years, the yard looks like it's, you know, ready to have a beautiful garden, and then just making sure that there's no checkered flooring in the kitchen. Because right now I'm dealing with a gentleman in Brookfield, because that's where I'm from. I'm in Brookfield, Wisconsin. He's looking for $599, but there's literally a house adjacent to him that was sold for $620, and that thing looks like it, you know, it was, you know, built in like 2030. You know, it's gorgeous, and I expressed that to him, and I was like, hey man, like right now your house is retailed $300,000, and I'm looking at Realtor.com and Zillow.com, and it says that your property is overpriced by 200%. So I understand you're working with a realtor right now, but I don't even know why that realtor is even selling you a dream like that. And I can understand if she's new to the game or she's just trying to test out the waters, but your property's been on the listings for 30 days now, and you're not getting any walkthroughs. You probably had 2 walkthroughs in the past 45 days now.
That breaks my heart.
Yeah.
You probably know how long you've been with them for?
2 years. 2 years.
Well, you probably know by now that first listing price can really set the game for how that's going to go. You know, when you sell or try to price it too high, and it can really be devastating.
Yeah, and he told me he doesn't want to relist it anymore. He said I'm his back pocket, and I even told him I don't even know what was going on. I would have just put give me your best offer instead of the 6. She wanted to list it at 630, and I'm like, who is this lady? Because it was built in 1955. The interior looks like it's 1955. It's got checkered kitchen floor, and he's sold on a dream that because he built a $30,000 pool in his backyard, that someone's going to immediately buy it. I'm like, hey man, we're in Wisconsin, Yeah, we have good days in the spring, but realistically, I live in an apartment, and I had a pool in my apartment, and I never used it. Just never used it. So I went to an apartment where there was no pool because I never used it. And if someone has a pool in their backyard in Wisconsin, yeah, we have 3 good months of summer, but they're not going to be in it every single day. They're going to get sick of it soon.
Yeah, it gets not old after all, but I mean, we've just used to it.
Just repair costs on keeping it up to date and everything. So I think I offered him like 310 because if I relist it, because I don't want to work on it. But if I were to relist it, I probably would relist it for 370, and then just have someone work on it, and they can get their 630. Because it's, like I said, it's in Brookfield. I'm not sure if you're familiar with our area, but it's a suburb. Good area, quiet. The only noise you hear are crickets outside, and it's just unfortunate. Like I wish there were. That's kind of the main reason why I didn't get my license, because I didn't want to be that guy that just had to make my quota for that month. So I wanted to just reach for the star, then how much I can make. And I understand, realtors only make 3%, but I mean, we're here to solve problems. We're not here to make as much money as we can.
Yeah, it's a livable wage, and it really does help people. I mean, that's why it kind of breaks my heart to hear that situation. Like the overpricing can really just ruin it for a seller.
Yeah, terrible experience, especially if you're first sold home.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate. I'm not sure what the realtor question was thinking, but that can really put a sour taste in the seller's experience of the but yeah, I totally get what you're saying though, in terms of trying to relate it to our pricing. But I do feel like it's fair. It's not a crazy ask. It's not something that we're trying to ask for 200,000 and then there's all these like repair problems. So we definitely recognize the issues that are at hand.
Yeah, I mean, the best thing I could think of would be someone who's just trying to keep their guys busy, especially during the winter time. I mean, definitely keep it for sale. And like I said, you have a few options in your back pocket before the end of the quarter, as far as that 115. So I mean, if you really want to buy, that boat that you always wanted, then you could sell for 115. But yeah, I mean, I'll check in on you just to see how things are going. I'm not going to harass you about it. I mean, I'm pretty firm on where I need to be at, and you understand that. But yeah, I'll let you go. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll talk to you soon for sure.
Yeah, thank you. I really do appreciate your time. Appreciate the honesty and being upfront about everything. And like I said, it's always good to know people and have connections. So thank you for the offer. We do appreciate it.
Yeah.
Keep in touch. Like I said, you're more than welcome to come see me anytime. You're more than welcome to text or call and just ask us how it's going if you're interested. So I'm always about being upfront and honest, and especially you know how it is being a real estate agent. You can't sometimes say certain things and all that. So it's kind of nice to be the seller and work on it. I can just be honest with things, but I don't have to worry about that whole client confidentiality.
Absolutely. Well, my friend, enjoy your weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.
Thank you. Bye.
Dean, my friend. For future reference.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. You don't have to sound that professional to me. I'm just a normal guy.
Good morning. Sorry, I'm actually at work now, so I won't be able to be on the phone.
What the?
I know, I just got in, so would it be best if we just text?
I thought you were all in on real estate. I'm just kidding. Bye for now. I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, right.
We're in it together.
Perfect. I'll talk to you later.
What?
Take care, man.
That's fine. Amazing. Some good conversations. Man, these freaking mosquito bites. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick and then we'll make some more calls. Bye for now.
Just had to drag my AC out of my car to my apartment building. 3 guys passed me. None of them offered help. None. 0 out of 3. Why? Because you couldn't lift it. You were too scared to lift it. Is that why? Am I intimidating? Am I more masculine than you?
Take their go-to slots. Man doesn't want to date me. He's intimidated. Man doesn't want to help him with my air conditioning. He's intimidated because of arrogance and entitlement. Crazy.
I'm here to say one more thing. I just had to drag my AC out of my car.
Listen. I love you. So I sit there and I see, yes, I love you. What did that happen? How is that understood? So my first interaction was something. Was that your big brother? How is that? You haven't thought about technology, but you're yelling at me. Something about big brother. Listen, NFC is my favorite big brother. My second favorite big brother. Still get all the people. I'm not. Let's look at your beautiful lady. Big, big. Some skin bending colleagues in this. How do you make some money? Yeah, that's a nice thing. Anybody that's seen that is not trying to say that also.
Yo, 36 is out for that 217. It's terrifying. Starts here.
Everyone's asking me, I'm sorry. My TV, and then I had it. I started cutting holes in the wallpaper that would perfectly match the shape of all of my picture frames. We are done hooks so that this can go on the back of the TV. Yes. There. Doesn't look like much yet, but watch this. Okay. This will actually come on the TV, inside the TV. See exactly. Perfect. Oh, it's way better than you could have hoped. Here, I want you to come out and see. You know, photo wallpaper family. These are perfectly lined up. Answer all the questions in the comments and share this with that friendly friend who wants the perfect family keeper.
You know this was taken out of our history.
Washington to
Subscribe to see more videos like this.
beyond these two men are challenging these two men bulldogs to see who can keep their medicine first in the bucket container of water longest, while the dog was seriously and attentively submerging its head in the water, fully committed to the rules and challenge. It then lifted its head and looked at the man in the black shirt. As the dog sensed, with its keen hearing for a quick see for the time that his human opponent was making the stage splashing sound in the water. The suspicion the dog showed might have been its splashing sound in the water. The suspicion the dog showed might have been its way of expressing that it need to begin its cheating. These
Everyone's out counting.
That's fun.
Oh, 35 at 605 615 4131. 605 615 4131. And to donate and have your comments written out, go to buymeacom. Buymeacom.com. That's LP on jail talk on jail. All right,
4-1.
it's Friday. And every Friday. Yeah. Get it up. That's Friday. So that's lock this up. I get coffee done. Like Joe gets off a lot. Day up again. Friday is express yourself Friday. Get it off your chest Friday.
4-1-4-3-9-7-1-7-2-6 is not available.
Good day, this is Nathaniel with Nate's Premier Investments. Hope you're doing well. The reason for my call is I'm a real estate investor looking to buy properties in Wisconsin for cash. If you're a property owner or know someone who is and looking to sell, give me a call or text at 414-739-6841. Talk to you soon.
What's wrong with the black anger that started at home? Except for the mother, had nothing to do with white people, nothing to do with slavery, nothing to do with someone holding you back. It's a separation from God. And if ever we need to love on this earth, we need it now. There is no love.
Call your
And the interesting thing about this whole thing, it's gonna get worse. My country is not. And it doesn't matter that the great white hope, Donald Trump, they caught him. They caught him. But the marvelous, what's the matter